strike him. I'm gonna kick him. I watched his first fight, and he was wrestling a little bit. He got tired so much, and he never fought with wrestlers like me.
I don't understand how anyone in this weight class can say that they should get a title shot over Arman Tsarukyan.
I'm a well-rounded fighter, and I'm not gonna just try to wrestle him. I'm gonna strike him. I'm gonna kick him. I'll up kick him, and and like try to do.
Arman, Arman, been following me out. That's the number one contender. No one likes the guy, so I just love to kick his teeth.
Arman Tsarukyan accidentally kicked his coach out of the cage during a training session. Arman is looking too serious to fight Ilia Topuria, and this unexpected moment showed just how intense and explosive his training can get, leaving everyone around stunned and laughing at the wild accident. Arman Tsarukyan also reacted to the viral clip of him kicking his coach out of the cage with a playful jab, joking, "Can somebody please keep the cage closed?" Meanwhile, Arman Tsarukyan has officially joined Khamzat Chimaev's training camp to help him get ready for the massive showdown against Dricus Duplessis. This move will not only help Arman improve his skills but also add serious firepower to Chimaev's camp and has fans buzzing about how dangerous and well-prepared Khamzat might be for this challenge. Arman Tsarukyan gave fans a glimpse into what it really feels like to train with Khamzat Chimaev, hinting at the insane intensity and no-mercy style inside that gym. He made it sound like surviving rounds with Khamzat is a badge of honor, the kind of grind that turns fighters into absolute monsters. On the other hand, being the #1 contender, Arman Tsarukyan has openly expressed his desire to fight for the title against Ilia Topuria and hinted at a chaotic, unpredictable war if he ever steps in with Ilia instead of sticking to one weapon. He promised to unleash his entire arsenal, turning the fight into a true showcase of modern MMA and proving he's not just a wrestler, but a complete nightmare in every Arman Tsarukyan is making bold promises ahead of a potential showdown with Ilia Topuria. He's so confident in his grappling and all-around dominance that he claims he'll easily drag Ilia down over and over, break his hype, and push him far down. The rankings showing fans exactly who the real force in the division is.
Training with Khamzat. I mean, obviously, there's so many stories about what that guy's capable of in the gym going back for about 10 years. What is it like for you to get in there and roll with him?
I mean, Hamzat, he's a tough guy, and he doesn't care if you're lighter than him, more than 25 pounds. He just go hard with everybody, and it's good. It's good for me, I get a lot of experience, and I feel like if I can wrestle with him, I can wrestle with anybody.
I would think so, man. And he's probably weighing what? When he comes in, you said 25 pounds. Is that about how much he weighs more than you when you guys go?
He's like 205, something like that.
Arman Tsarukyan is already studying Ilia Topuria closely and believes he's spotted major weaknesses. He plans to mix strikes and kicks to keep Ilia guessing, convinced that Ilia's past fights, especially against Bryce Mitchell, proved he isn't as unstoppable as people think. Arman feels confident that his unique style and relentless pace will expose Topuria's limits and make a huge statement.
I'm a well-rounded fighter, and I'm not gonna just try to wrestle him. I'm gonna strike him. I'm gonna kick him. I'll up kick him, and try to do.
UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier also made waves backing Arman Tsarukyan as the undeniable top contender for the next title shot. Ignoring all the hype around other names, DC believes Arman is the one fighter who truly deserves it and has done everything to prove he's the rightful challenger. Fans can already feel the tension building as DC demands Arman get his moment to claim the belt.
To top 15 pound for pound. For me, it's easier to fight Topuria than Oliveira. And then you can just go 1,000 times to take him down, because he's not gonna try to choke you or something.
Demetrius Johnson didn't hold back when he called out the UFC's focus on money over merit. He fully supported Daniel Cormier's stance that Arman Tsarukyan should be next in line. slamming the promotion for turning the sport into pure entertainment by accusing them of running a reality show. Johnson fired up fans and added even more heat to the debate around who truly deserves the title shot.
I'm gonna kick him. I watched kick him. I watched his first fight, and he was wrestling a little bit. He got tired so much, and he never fought with wrestlers like me. Bruce Mitchell, or what's his name? Bruce.
Bryce Mitchell.
Bryce Mitchell, he's the worst fighter in 145. He took him down and like hold him from the crazy position. And I can tell he's not high level. I mean, it's not WWE. I can't wait to show like everybody.
You said Bryce Mitchell's the worst fighter at 145. Huh?
I mean, he's you watch his fight?
I see it. I've watched the fight.
He's kicked like he thinks he's kicking the ball. I think
Like soccer.
like soccer, yeah.
Yeah. So crazy.
Demetrius Johnson gave fans a sharp reality check, hinting that Ilia Topuria isn't interested in testing his wrestling against Arman Tsarukyan. Instead, he sees Ilia hunting for a quick and flashy finish on the feeder move that would set the arena on fire and prove he's all about highlight reel knockouts.
Understand how anyone in this weight class can say that they should get a title shot over Arman Tsarukyan. He was the #1 contender for the last year. He was in line to fight for the belt in Los Angeles, and then it didn't happen. It was because his back went out, right? Some people were saying it was a weight issue. Well, today he stepped on the scale as a backup fighter and looked in phenomenal shape. It just feels like Arman Tsarukyan should be next to fight for the championship.
Javier Mendez also believes Arman Tsarukyan is the true wild card in the lightweight division. While he respects Ilia Topuria's striking and recent wins, Javier believes Arman's relentless wrestling and unpredictable style could finally push Ilia into deep, uncomfortable waters.
Don't give it to Justin Gaethje. Give it to Arman Gaethje. Give it to Arman Tsarukyan.
Who?
Give it to Arman Tsarukyan.
This guy?
No, not Patty. That's the right. It needs to be him. Arman Tsarukyan. I don't know. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is why I say it's a reality TV show. It's like, obviously, Arman Tsarukyan is the #1 contender. He's ranked #1, whatever you guys want to, go by the rankings. But they're forced in this fight with Paddy Pimblett versus Ilia Topuria just because it's probably going to sell more. But I think the rightful person who should be getting the next title shot at lightweight is Arman Tsarukyan.
Similarly, Din Thomas painted a clear picture for fans, suggesting that Arman Tsarukyan is the true nightmare matchup for Ilia Topuria. While he respects Paddy's star power, Din believes Arman's sharp wrestling and cage IQ make him the real puzzle Ilia would struggle to solve even if hype and drama push Paddy into the spotlight first.
Going to risk going into where Arman's good just to prove a point.
No, I think he's going to knock Arman out. I don't think he cares to wrestle with anybody. I think he's going to get himself in the right spot and try to knock everybody out.
On the other hand, Dan Hooker took a sharp jab at Arman Tsarukyan, saying nobody likes him and he'd love nothing more than to smash his teeth in. Hooker suggested Arman is the most disliked guy in the division and saw this as a perfect chance to stir things up and put on a violent show for the fans.
Would be the one to, in my opinion, might give him the most problems because Arman's not going to stand with him. Arman's going to make it a grappling war. So it's going to be a war of nutrition. Can Ilia survive the continuous ground attack that Arman's going to put on him? And that would be the test. Can he do that? I don't know. Maybe he can. I mean, look what he did to Charles. Charles came in for the takedown. He freaking switched it on him midair. That was very impressive.
Moreover, John and Nick explained that Ilia Topuria really wants to fight with Paddy Pimblett. They highlighted just how big a spectacle a fight between Ilia Topuria and Paddy Pimblett could become. They compared it to the kind of block matchups usually reserved for icons nearing retirement and suggested that seeing Ilia in this position so early shows just how massive his star power has become.
Likely to get the title shot.
I think Patty is still most likely to get it right now. He's just gonna have to be fair with the number.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be. Who's best suited to be the most competitive with sport out of the Gaethje, Paddy, or
Arman?
That's what I thought.
Meanwhile, Paddy Pimblett is fueling the buzz big time, promising a lightning-fast finish that would shock the world. He's not shy about comparing it to McGregor's legendary knockout, talking big and teasing a brutal statement win that could instantly become an iconic moment in UFC history.
Is Gaethje still somebody you'd like to face at some point, or? I think that'd be good to go into October, November. I think Gaethje will just wait for a title shot. It'd be silly to come and fight another contender. That's what's so interesting about the division now is it's got the title moving over the next couple of months. I feel like there'll be a lot of movement in the division.
But do you have a name then if KG doesn't?
Oh, I know. Arman been calling me out. That's the number one contender. No one likes the guy, so I just love to keep his feet.
Paddy Pimblett's ability to hype fights has earned him the title of the top trash talker in MMA today. His unfiltered style and unique accent make his callouts impossible to ignore, helping build huge excitement around any matchup he's in.
Topuria badly wants the Paddy Pimblett fight, which is enormous.
Typically, this is a luxury given to guys like, let's say, a GSP at the end of his career, or a John Jones, for example, something like that. He may be in the driver's seat here.
We will see the direction in which they go. Just because Dana White didn't love Pimblett going in there doesn't mean that fight won't be made. I agree with Dana. What he didn't like was that Ilia Topuria just became a two-division champion, not simultaneously. But so why are we matchmaking with the number 8 ranked contender to Capstone International Fight Week instead of sort of living in that win? I think that was Dana's point.
However, Arman Tsarukyan didn't hold back when sizing up Paddy Pimblett, hinting that Paddy might shine against fading names but would get exposed against the elite. He painted a clear picture. The moment Paddy steps in with prime killers, all the hype would crumble.
I'm as kryptonite, and people can laugh at me all they want when I say it, but I genuinely believe I'd finish him. I don't see him lasting 5 rounds with me. I genuinely believe I'd finish him. Keep having mad dreams that I finish him in like the first 10 seconds, Ronaldo. But that wouldn't be good enough for him. I'd want to beat him up for a consistent couple of rounds. Hit him with over like 70 elbows, disfigure him a little bit, and then finish him.
Topuria has his eyes set on Paddy Pimblett as the perfect stage to showcase his dominance, confident that he can handle Paddy with ease. Ilia sees this matchup as the ultimate highlight reel opportunity, a chance to prove his levels above and give fans a show they won't forget. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more fresh content and breaking MMA news. Thank you.